Dr. Gary. Welcome to our tune-up today. With all that's going on in the world, many times it's easy to get hung up with focusing on too much outside and not enough inside. Meaning, are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of those around you? I've been talking about this a lot lately because it's easy to get preoccupied with the news and the crises that are going on all over the world. We have to focus on our own battles. We have to focus on the battles that we can take care of, things we're in control of. One of the greatest things that happens to people and they get depressed is attempting to control events in their life that they're not in control of, such as their children, such as their friends, their relatives, the government, what's going on overseas, currency, all these crazy things we're really not that much control of, especially if we're raising a family. What we're in control of when we raise a family is ourselves and the example we set to our children, to our spouse, to the neighbors around us. Our personal image is our own domain. And many people forget about that. They forget that when they go to the store, somebody's always watching them, paying attention to what they're doing rather than paying attention to what they're doing themselves. It's time for us to really think about what is the image we're putting out? What are the things that we're concerned about? And if we're concerned about things that really don't have much to do with us, or the control we have on other people, or what they say about us, or what they think about us, forget about it. It's a waste of time. You can be a complete angel and somebody can think you're a complete idiot. Or you could be a complete criminal and they could just think you're the coolest thing in the world. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you think of you. And if you don't like who you are, if you're attempting to control all the events around you because it makes you feel better, because you feel like you're out of control within yourself, it's time to really focus inside and ask yourself, what can I do today that maybe I wasn't doing yesterday that's going to help me take better care of myself? Because here's the thing. If you take better care of yourself, the things around you are going to fall into place. People are going to see you differently. They're going to respect you differently. They're going to hear you. They're going to pay attention to what you say. But if you're out of control yourself, they're going to think, wow, why should I listen to them? They don't even know what they're doing with themselves. And that's especially when we're in our family unit. When we raise kids, when we have a family, when we have cousins and relatives around us, it's really easy to try to control those situations and those people, but it just doesn't work. What we have to do is be respectful ourselves, be the mom or the dad that you wish you would have been had or could be the best dad you can possibly be to your kids, be the best friend you can be to your neighbor, but you can't control them. You can't tell them what to do. You can't advise them, especially with kids these days. They're getting pretty smart. There's a lot of exposure to a lot of nasty stuff out there. They're going to have to find their way through it. And the best way to find their way through it is to have a mom or a dad at home or relatives that are taking care of themselves and live a good, pure life and can counsel and advise them easily and effortlessly by living their own life and their own best life first. Then they can use themselves as an example. So their children, their friends, their relatives have something to compare to that has solid ground to it. Let's think about this. It's something I run into all the time with people. It's one of the biggest problems in families, in businesses. We're attempting to control something we're not in control of. Let's take control of ourselves first. And it's going to be really easy to discern what we can do around us then to help these other people. Until next time, this is Dr. Gary wishing you an extraordinary day. Bye-bye.